knows about the spice.
Welcome to Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, and we're here with another great episode for you today. Now, Eli and I reviewed this Dickel Tabasco barrel finish kind of whiskey, and you can watch the video down below. And while we put it out there, a lot of people were suggesting cocktails that we should make with it. So here, I put on my
super serious apron.
It's because you know I mean business, and we're going to bring these cocktails to life here on Gnome's Tavern. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and put down what cocktails you want me to try and what spirits you want me to try. Alright, Swagger Pineapple said that we should make a Manhattan. We got him because of the Manhattan Project, a great channel, which I'll put a link down below. So here you go. I do mine the traditional 212, which is the area code of Manhattan. Actually, the drink came out before the area code. So I'm going to do that style right now. Alright, so we're going to do 2 ounces of Dickel Spicy. Bam! And then we're going to do an ounce of sweet vermouth. The finest sweet vermouth I could find at Total Wine on a short notice. Bam! And then 2 dashes of angostura bitters. Or a bitter of your choice. 1, 2. We'll do one more. Now let's stir it up and pour it out. Now that that's stirred up, we're going to pour it into our lovely coupe glass. Now my cherries were expired, so this will be ungarnished like a savage. I know I'm a savage. So it won't be super professional, but we have the apron on, and that's all that matters. Let's give this one a try. I can smell the Dickel. Don't quote me there. This one's really weird. It's not terrible. Like, it's like a spicy Manhattan, but you know, I don't usually want to describe my Manhattan as spicy, but it has its charm. If you gave this to me in a bar and I ordered it, I'd probably have a good laugh and finish the drink. So I don't hate it, but I don't know if I'll make it again. So let's try the next cocktail. Alright, so this next one came with a guy that gave us the bottle, Gary, my good buddy. You've heard me mention him a lot. He loves donating bottles to the channel, and him and I, we hang out a lot. So this cocktail's for you. He didn't give me a name, so I'll call it, I don't know. Put down in the comments below what funny Dickel name I could give Gary for this cocktail. And we're going to start off with 2 ounces of the Dickel Tabasco. Bam! And then we're going to do an ounce of an orange liqueur. I have this Cointreau, which I think the Aubrey, the lady from Parks and Rec.
You look lovely.
I'm going to murder you 1,000 times.
Okay.
She'd smell like the spokesperson for it. I don't know if she would approve of this cocktail, but we shall see. And then he made me promise I would use a freshly squeezed lemon. So we're going to freshly squeeze. Here's the evidence right here. Half an ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Bam! And then half an ounce of some vermouth. So let's do this. Kind of an elevation of the last cocktail. Adding some more ingredients. No bitters though, which I always feel left out. And now let's shake it up and pour it out. So it has kind of a cool color to it. Bam. So it has a cool color to it. Let's give it a nice taste. You know, the first time I made this, the vermouth and the orange were very weird. But now I'm kind of tasting more of the orange and less of the sweet vermouth. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. It's a lot of different flavors, and they're all spicy. Like the Dickel's all the way through. Don't clip any of this video. I'm gonna go it again. Yeah, my brain doesn't know if it likes it. Very interesting. Glad we threw it together. Let's make some old fashions. The next cocktail wasn't so much a suggestion, but my friend at Old Fashioned Ways says he really wanted to try this. So I knew he was going to make an old fashioned, so we're going to make some old fashions. Now, we might do it a little bit wackier than I would normally make an old fashioned for a customer or for myself, but hey, this is at home and I'm having a good time. So we're going to actually make 2 old fashions. I wanted to try with agave because when I think of spicy tequilas, a lot of times that comes to mind, and I think agave might be really nice. And then I also wanted to try it with this cucumber lemon mint syrup. Now I'm going to put a little more syrup than I usually would put in an old fashioned just because I want those flavors to really pop. And first we're going to start off with our 2 ounces of Dickel. And I want to kind of show you what I do when I bartend at Mardi Gras when I have to pour a lot of shots. This is a really messy way, but kind of a cool way to get about 8 shots at the same time poured. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam! You get a little extra, but it's a fun little show for the people. Now we're going to do 1/4 ounce. I'm going to do the mint one first. 1/4 ounce of this cucumber mint lemon that you can order from happyraptor.com. They sent me a bottle to show off, and ooh, it smells so nice here when it comes into the bottle. Out the bottle. Now we're going to do 1/4 ounce of the agave. Boom. And then let's use what bitters we have. We're going to do angostura. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I didn't mean to do 4. I got a little carried away with my bitters. You know, guys, you know me. I love bitter drinks. It's my favorite drinks. And then 1 huge dash of orange bitters. And then we're going to stir this sucker up with some big blocks of ice. Let's get a nice little zest of the orange. A 1. A 2. We'll hit this one with a nice little orange. Make my hand smell pretty. Bam! Ooh, that was a juicy peel. All right, cheers to me. Let's try the agave one first. Yeah, I actually really like that. I like the agave notes. It's really softens kind of the Dickel, and y'all are gonna clip this video, aren't you? It really softens the Dickel and allows you to kind of taste more, but that spiciness is punching me in the back of my throat. I filmed all of these drinks in a row, so my mouth is really full of spicy flavors. Huh. That one's really good. I like the cucumber mint with a spicy drink. It's really nice and refreshing. And both are pretty delicious. They're both great. I'll probably drink them while I edit. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I like doing these episodes. So put down below some fun stuff we can make in cocktails. I really love just throwing stuff together and seeing if it works. If that's one thing you get on my channel, besides always tipping your bartender, is that just experiment. Throw stuff in a glass. See if it works, see if it doesn't. Worst case scenario, you'll have a really funny story to tell when you do find that drink that does work. And thank you, Gary, for giving me the bottle. Thank you, Swagger Pineapple. And thank you, Old Fashioned Ways, for giving me some great ideas for some cocktails. And most importantly, always, tip that bartender. Cheers, y'all.